Hello everyone and welcome to English for Palestine, grade 12. Today we are going to talk about Unit 5, Reading Comprehension, Making Friends, Text 2, page 50. But first, as usual, we are going to look at the learning objectives. Number 1, answering comprehension questions about the reading text. Number 2, identifying the main ideas of the paragraphs of the text. And finally, number 3, identifying some pronoun references in the text. So let's start. Paragraph 1. I need you to read the paragraph, then answer the following questions. Okay? Now this is the first paragraph. You're gonna start reading it. Okay? And then you will answer the following questions. I'll give you a hint about the questions. You have to go to take a look, and then we'll come back to the text itself. Now, here are the questions. What have many studies by social scientists shown about making friends? Question number 2, true or false? It used to be thought that friendship was a simple process happening between people. And question number 3, complete the following sentence. Keeping or making friends is not. Okay? So, let's go back to the paragraph. Read it carefully. I'll give you 2 minutes in order to answer the questions that you have read before. Okay, good job. Now let's move and see what have you done. Now this is the paragraph. You have read this paragraph. Now let's move to the questions. The first question again. What have many studies by social scientists shown about making friends? And your answer is? Exactly. It is a complex process, but it can be learned. Excellent. Number 2, true or false? It used to be thought that friendship was a simple process happening between people. What do you think the answer is? Okay. Yes, it is. It is true. Very good. Now, complete the following sentences. Keeping or making friends is not what? Yes. It's not easy, it takes effort. Excellent. Now let's move to the second part. Paragraph 2. As you can see in your book, you have these spaces, or the titles are not fulfilled. So we did that for you. Okay, now you're going to read this paragraph and then you're going to answer the following questions. I'll give you a hint about the questions and then you go back to the text again and read it in order to answer them. The questions are as the following. Number 1, how can you show an interest in your acquaintances' lives? Okay. Number 2, there, line 3 refers to. Okay. Also, you're going to have 2 minutes to read the text and then we'll go back to your answers. All right. I think you're done. Good. Now let's see your answers. How can you show an interest in your acquaintances' lives? How can you show this interest? Okay, let's see. Yes, excellent job. Ask them questions, listen to their answers, and remember the information for the next time. Very good. Now let's go to number 2 there. Line 3 refers to? Yes. Acquaintances. Excellent. Okay, now let's move to the next part of the questions that I did not show you before, so it's just like a surprise for you. Let's move. True or false? Let's see if you remember. Now, you should ask personal questions to your acquaintances at first in order to make strong friendships. What do you think this answer would be? True or false? All right, let's see. Very good. It is false. That's true. Number 2. Everyone has acquaintances who are not close friends. What do you think of this sentence? All right. Yes, it is true. Excellent job. Okay, now let's move to the third part of our lesson, which is paragraph 3. Also, we have the title here for you of this paragraph, which is Don't Let One Mistake Get in the Way. Yes, this is the title of the third paragraph. Also, while you start reading, you will find what does the title mean. All right? And also, while you read, you're going to look for some answers. Also, you have to pay attention to it here. Okay? It's a pronoun, and we are going to find what this pronoun refers to according to the questions. Now, these are the questions in paragraph 3. After reading, you are going to answer these questions. And the first question is, again, how would you behave if you made something that annoyed your new friend? Okay? Number 2, true or false? Making the error is more important than how to react to it. Again, making the error is more important than how to react to it. Okay? Now, I'll let you read this paragraph again for 2 minutes, and then we'll come to your answers. Okay? Now, I think you're done. Let's see what we have here. How would you behave if you made something that annoyed your new friend? Let's see how would you behave in this situation. Yes. An honest apology and making the effort not to let it happen again. Very good. Now, true or false? Making the error is more important than how to react to it. The answer is false. Very good. It is false. Very good. Now let's move to the next part. Now we're going to have a break, and then we'll come back later. Okay, welcome again, dear students, and let's move to paragraph 4. Paragraph 4, as you can see, it is titled by Be Clear but Not Too Demanding. Very good. Now also, we are going to read this paragraph, and then we're going to answer the questions that follow. So let's go now to the questions and answer the following questions. The first question is, what are the ways of behaving that can harm a friendship? Okay, there's another question, and it's a surprise for you to check if you understand the paragraph after reading it. Okay, so I'll give you time to read the paragraph, and then we'll come back to this question and the surprise question. Okay? Okay, dear students, I think you have read the paragraph right now. Okay, let's move to the questions. Again, what are the ways of behaving that can harm a friendship? Okay, now let's move and see and check your answers if they are correct or need to be corrected. Okay. Number A, forcing the other person to make all the decisions by saying, I don't mind, you choose, or whatever you want. This is the first part. Number B, being too particular and inflexible about what you want to happen or where or when. All right. Now let's move to the next question. Our surprise question is true or false. Being too particular and inflexible could not probably harm friendship. What do you think of this answer? True or false? Okay, let's see. Excellent, it is false. Thank you very much. Now, let's move to paragraph number 5. Don't try too hard is the title of this paragraph. Okay, now read the paragraph also, and then we'll answer the questions that follow. And as you can see, complete the following sentences. Here are some of the question. Number 1, research shows that most of us tend to. 2, find in the text a word means to be proud. To be proud. Okay, now let's move to the paragraph. I'll let you read it, and then we'll come back to check the answers. Okay, now I think you have finished reading, so now let's go to the questions. Complete the following sentences. Number 1, research shows that most of us tend to. Yes, like people who do not boast about their achievements. Excellent. Number 2, find in the text a word means to be proud. Boast, excellent, very good. Now, paragraph 6. This is our 6th part, and it's about keep secrets to yourself. Keep secrets to yourself. Also, we have a short paragraph over here. I need you to read it, and then now we'll go to the questions. Then you are going to answer these questions. Let's have a look. Answer the following questions. Number 1, what does it mean when someone tells you something in confidence? 2, what happens if you pass on the secret someone tells you? And number 3, they, line 4, refers to. Okay? Let's move back to the paragraph, read it, and then we will continue. Okay, let's check your answers right now. Number 1, what does it mean when someone tells you something in confidence? This means he or she trusts you. Trusts you. And number 2, what happens if you pass on the secret someone tells you? And the answer is that trust is broken. And number 3, they, line 4, refers to? Yes, it refers to people who told you their secrets, or someone that told you their secrets. Okay? Now, this is our final part, and our final part is always, as we know, it's the task. Okay? Read the text again to complete the table. As you can see, I have here words, and then you're going to work on the tips. All right? And that will be the end for our lesson today. We hope to see you again. Goodbye.